The presentation of the NBA. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Thompson is out there with Durham. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Green, and it's Carter in at the small forward. And for Chicago, we've got the kid. Buckets is out there with Wright, and it's Vucevic, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove their dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Pass to Vucevic. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And it's Carter missing. Right against Carter. And that one's good. Right.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Green against Miller. Puts it up from 12. And Green gets it to go.
And solid defense. But, man, Green just so good at hitting those contested jumpers.
Right inside. He's against Green, and he makes good on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
It's Miller on the wing. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. Tries from 10, and it's Vucevic missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Cunningham, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, G.A., because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism, and plus, he's dedicated on getting better. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Cunningham outside. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Pistons ball.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. You take a look at buckets. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
You'll never find any of those guys sitting back and letting their guard down for a single moment. That's for sure. They're out there looking for every opportunity to make an impact defensively.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Back to Thompson. 14 feet away. Detroit, no good that time either.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Carter, that's good.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Here's Bryant, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Another 3 for Detroit.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man. Right, the pass to Vucevic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Passes to Thompson. Knocks it loose. Now, Wright. Pass to Dean. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for Chicago,
And even with preseason, Smitty, there's always some rust that needs to be shaken off in these early season games.
Yeah, Kevin, some guys are playing themselves into shape. Others are simply finding their rhythm. You got to be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for buckets. Putting up 26 points per, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Right, the pass to Bryan. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham looking it over to stop the run, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And the Pistons with possession here. Thompson outside. Miller against Green. The shot's good.
Jalen Green.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-5 run. White against Green. Right inside. Detroit with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Cunningham's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
A floater, and it's blocked. Here's Green. Miller grabs the miss.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Buckets can't hit.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
White looking around. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998. Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Free throw drops for Wright. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
And so Wright nails both of them. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
And here's Miller. Nothing on the board. He kicks it to Vucevic. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now a timeout called by Detroit, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
Some of the numbers for Jalen Green. Duran the pass to Carter. Knocked loose. Miller with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Green against Miller. And that one's good. Green's got his third basket of the night right there.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Wright. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down by 12. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Thompson against Wright. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
A 6'6" point guard, Cade Cunningham, can shoot over you.
Bulls leading by 10. Wright outside. The pass to Bryan. Duran pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Miller surveying the floor. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the Bulls lead by 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Bulls.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas. Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
What you get with Cade Cunningham is a crafty scorer who also makes everyone around him better.
A different look here for Detroit. Harris comes in for Thompson. And Ivy subbed in for Green. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Right inside. Guarded by Harris. Pass to buckets. Here's Miller. 5 on the clock. Wright, the pass to Bryan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Ivy with the bucket.
Well, the body control of Jaden Ivey allows him to work through contact and hit the shot.
Right outside. Miller with a wide open look. And the Bulls, another 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham gives to Harris.
In the first 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Wright, the pass to Dean. Lays it up and banks it in. The kid's got 9.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Harris against Vucevic. Hit the tip. Miller grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 17. Pass to Wright. Here's Dean. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Ivy kicks to Carter. Can they get it? The shot, no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's Bryan. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And that's 13 points for Buckets.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Carter with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. Miller is out there with Wright, and it's Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Dean in at the power forward. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Wright. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Smooth. That one good for 2.
Number 13. The assist.
The Bulls leading by 19. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Money's checked in for the Bulls. Smitty, back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trades per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15, Kevin.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Awesome.